DMZ is completely changing with this new Season 4 update, and we're going to break down all of the major changes, what you need to know about DMZ here, urgent missions, a new wallet system, new refreshed missions, a new exclusion zone, dynamic fog, new faction reputation, DMZ being reset, and much more. Now, first up, here's the forward operating base. A look at the menu here. Very cool. Consider the forward operating base, FOB for short, a central hub for DMZ. Here, operators will complete objectives to unlock upgrades across DMZ. Unlike faction missions in previous DMZ seasons, the FOB upgrade objectives are passive and do not require players to equip them to make progress. The FOB is divided into 4 categories of upgrades. The first category is the weapons locker, where you'll be able to unlock your insured weapon slots, decrease the insured weapon cooldown time, and get contraband weapon stash size increases, which is pretty cool. Second category is the stash, where you're gonna unlock your wallet, increase your wallet capacity, and get key and contraband stash size increases. Third category is the bounty board, where you could unlock a personal exfil, barter recipes, and get buy station discounts. And finally, we have communication station, where you're gonna get access to the urgent mission. So a much easier and passive way to unlock stuff as opposed to equipping specific challenges from different factions, which I think is a pretty cool change there. We believe the new upgrade infrastructure will eliminate the friction we felt between operators and high-tier mission objectives. For example, instead of faction mission progress, insured weapon slots can now be unlocked through passive objectives in the FOB. This change will allow players to progress through DMZ more efficiently than the previous faction mission-only structure. Faction missions are still available in the mission objectives menu. They're not going anywhere and will be integral to earning new faction reputation, which I'll talk about later on in the video. Timestamps are down below again. Now, for those wishing to grind out even more faction reputation, we are introducing urgent missions in Season 4. These limited time missions are unlocked through upgrade objectives in the FOB. Urgent missions will rotate and offer rewards for eager and efficient operators on a daily basis, and we'll break that down in full when this update goes live next week. Now, for the wallet here, a very cool change. Another much anticipated new feature is the wallet, which provides the ability to exfil and store cash outside of the world. This means operators can now keep cash they exfiltrate with and opt to utilize it for another infiltration. Cash inside the exclusion zones can be spent or used to complete missions/objectives. The wallet is unlocked and expanded through FOB objectives, accessible in your loadout selection prior to infiltration. I think this is a very cool change here. Cash is not just turned to XP now. You can actually save it for future uses, which I think is a great change there. Now, for new and refreshed missions, new mission sets are designed to work across multiple exclusion zones in DMZ. Season 4 will contain new and reworked missions, as well as the inclusion of always active objectives in the FOB. Story missions are now unlocked by earning faction reputation through standard mission completion or urgent mission completion. Now, of course, for the new exclusion zone, Vondel, an all-new exclusion zone brings new rewards and challenges to operators, including a new boss and weapons case. Prepare to strike with speed if you're seeking the Bullfrog. While Vondel is slightly larger than the Shadow Company site Ashika Island, Vondel will support infiltrations of the same size, 18 operators or 6 total squads. Vondel has an exclusive new DMZ contract available, Signal Intelligence. Operators will hack phones to gain access to cash rewards from the other contracts in the area. Now, a very cool feature here is Dynamic Fog, a part of Vondel, which will be in Warzone for normal BR resurgence, but also in DMZ. The fog only exists in Vondel, given its location below sea level and abundance of canals. DMZ operators should be prepared to face volatile conditions, as visibility may quickly deteriorate or improve. This is a great change here, and I hope this is expanded for the future with other weather events, a day and night cycle, blizzards, other rainstorms, stuff like that could happen randomly in a DMZ match. I think would be very sick. We also have a new faction here called Phalanx. With Season 4 comes the arrival of a new faction, Phalanx. Meanwhile, the redacted faction, whom we met in Season 3, has unceremoniously disappeared from operators in the DMZ. No further intel is available on their whereabouts. Station Chief Kate Laswell is conducting operations with Phalanx directly, as she has an interest in the unknown enemy faction that has invaded Vondel. Phalanx and Black Mouse will execute on missions together, gaining intel to uncover the force's identity. Now for faction reputation. What is this all about here? So as mentioned above, faction reputation will arrive within the faction mission menu in Season 4. Faction tiers are still a set of missions with a story mission in the end, but in Season 4, the story mission in each tier is now unlocked when enough faction reputation has been earned, so players can complete both standard missions and urgent missions to earn faction reputation. This gives more flexibility in how factions are progressed. So again, you have the passive option with urgent missions, and then you could pick exactly what you're doing with what we have right now, the normal faction mission selection menu, which I think is a pretty good change there overall. Now, as we talked about, we will be resetting faction mission progress and your DMZ inventory in order to bring all of these features online with a new map. Now, with a reset, contraband weapon inventories will be rolled back to the starting weapons. Key and mission inventories will be completely emptied, and faction missions and mission progress will be reset to make room for an updated mission set. And what about my loot? Insured weapon slots unlocked through previous faction mission progress will also be reset for all new ways to unlock these slots. And for more clarity, all previous mission and boss enemy rewards, for example, previously acquired weapon case rewards, will not be reset apart from contraband and key. So the weapon cases, the calling cards, the cosmetics that you got from those previous, challenges, you'll still keep those, but your actual inventories right now, that will all be reset. And any earned blueprint rewards unlocks will still be available in your loadout select. Now, I get why they're doing this here. This makes a lot of sense because they have a huge update. They have a whole new way of unlocking rewards, completing missions, and that's why they're doing the reset. But it seems like, again, this is not something they normally want to do. They don't normally want to reset DMZ. I know people say with Tarkov, you have a wipe every couple of months, whatever it is, and, people don't mind the reset and the wipe because it keeps people going. It gives you a reason to continue to grind, and I definitely get that for sure, but I'm pretty sure the reason why they're doing this here is just to have this new way to unlock stuff, new way to unlock insured weapon slots. With the forward operating base as well, you just needed to reset all of your inventories to have this stuff added to DMZ, but for the future, I don't see them resetting just to reset like people said. But again, you could disagree with me. If you want them to continue to reset DMZ inventories, let me know down below. Definitely open to all opinions there, but overall, that's it here for this video. Super big changes here coming in DMZ with the Season 4 update. I mean, I can't wait to break it all down here. Let me know down below, what do you want me to focus on for DMZ? Do you want me to go through the urgent missions, the wallet, all different ways in which DMZ has changed there? Let me know what you want me to talk about down below when the update goes live. Again, I'm doing a giveaway for a Season 4 Battle Pass on my Twitter. Links are down below. Enter there, of course. I'll announce those winners probably right before the update goes live next week. Be sure to follow me on Kick for live streams, Discord down below as well, and subscribe for more. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.